Hugo was a little bit different. He preferred walking to flying. That is unusual for a bird. He preferred walking to flying. Instead of living on top of the trees, Hugo lived in a burrow down at the bottom. Instead of building nests, Hugo built works of art. Hugo was content living on the ground. So Hugo lived at the bottom of the tree, not at the top. And he was an artist. And he liked living on the ground. He liked that. One day, Hugo was finishing his latest masterpiece when he heard a voice. "Hey, I know that building," said a little bird. "Really?" Hugo was overjoyed. "Yep," she said. "You can see it from up here. It's the Eiffel Tower. We can fly there." Oh, Hugo realized it was too far to walk. "My name's Lulu," said the little bird. "Come on, I'll take you." "I'm Hugo," he said, and then fell silent. So here's Lulu, and she wanted to take Hugo on an adventure, to fly to the Eiffel Tower. Lulu tilted her head and smiled. "Well, let's go, Hugo. I have to show you the park before we go," Hugo said. Lulu thought that was a splendid idea. Relieved, Hugo led the way. So he said, "Before we fly, let me show you the park. Before we go to the Eiffel Tower, let me show you around." First, they ate popcorn. After they finished eating, Lulu said, "Ready? Let's go, Hugo." "You can't fly on a full stomach," Hugo replied. "We have to wait an hour." Lulu agreed, and they played in the fountain instead. So instead of flying to the Eiffel Tower, they played in the fountain. And she agreed that was okay. After a little while, Lulu said, "Let's go, Hugo." But Hugo replied, "We can't fly now. Our feathers have to dry first." Lulu agreed, and they watched a ballet. Instead, the show lasted into the evening. So instead of flying to the Eiffel Tower, they got to watch an outdoor ballet. "It's getting late," said Lulu. "Are you ready to go, Hugo?" Again, Hugo replied, "We can't fly. It's dangerous for me to fly at night. Let's go in the morning." Lulu yawned. She looked at Hugo. At last she said, "Okay, well, I should go home then. See you later." So she wanted Hugo to go at night, and he said, "It's too dark for me, too dangerous. We'll go tomorrow." Hugo's heart sank as his new friend flew away. He'd never see the Eiffel Tower now. What if he never saw Lulu again either? He tried to run after her, but she was already high in the sky. It was hopeless. He felt sad. It was hopeless. He was all alone. "Well, what's the matter, little one?" It was the old owl Bernard, perched high up on a tree. It was late, and the owl was the only one awake. Hugo was so tired that he blurted out without thinking, "I'm afraid to fly. I'm afraid." So usually he had an excuse, but he told the owl, "I'm afraid. I'm afraid to fly." Bernard paused and said, "Well, everyone is afraid of something. I was afraid of the dark, but then I realized all the wonderful things I was missing, like the moon and the stars. If you want, I'll help you practice." Lulu looked down at the ground. He looked up at the owl. It took all of his courage, but at last Hugo said, so it took all of his courage. The owl said, "Let me teach you. I can help you." Let's see what Hugo said. They practiced flying the rest of the night. There were many ups. When Hugo finally flew to the top of the tree, the owl said, "Look at you, Hugo. Good job. Tomorrow we'll practice more, but now it's my bedtime." So he gave Hugo praise, like, you did all right. We'll practice some more tomorrow. As the sun came up, Hugo was still high in the tree. "Are you ready?" asked Lulu, landing right next to him. Hugo looked from Lulu to the ground far, far below. "Not really," he said. "I'm a little scared." Lulu smiled. "It'll be another adventure we can do together," she said. "Except this time, instead of exploring the park, we'll explore the sky." "Oh," Hugo hesitated. "I never thought of it like that." Lulu stuck out her wing. Hugo took a tiny step away from the tree, then another and another until, so he took steps away from the tree, one at a time until, let's go, Hugo, Lulu sang. Hugo took a deep breath and grabbed on. Off they flew. Aww. So off they flew. The Eiffel Tower is more beautiful than Hugo had ever imagined. So beautiful he forgot to be afraid. So they flew all the way to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Oh my goodness. Look at them flying all over. Look at that. Oh my word. When they got back to the park, Hugo asked Lulu, "Where do you want to go next?" Lulu tilted her head. "The sky's the limit." Hugo smiled and stretched his wings out wide. So she said, "The sky's the limit. We can go other places." The end. Hope you like that.